I think the coverage has been growing and it's positive, but it's still sorely lacking in coverage. We need a lot more exposure, both in our MLS as well as international soccer football. Without that, I think it's going to be a very slow climb in regards to popularity and stability. In regards to the Fox Soccer Channel, they always seem to show the bigger clubs, which is I understand that. I really understand that they always want to show Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, and to a lesser extent Liverpool. But it's always I find much more enjoyable to watch some of the lesser known teams or smaller clubs that are playing. Yesterday, when I was watching Reading Royals, they're in the English Premier League, and they're fighting to stay up. And it was an incredibly wonderful match they were playing against Tottenham, and it was nice to see that. We don't always get to see that, and I don't so wish they would just show different matches. I just wish they would show more. Primarily, they show three English Premier Leagues on Saturday, and then they show one on Sunday, which has already started as I'm filming this. So I'm missing Liverpool right now. Anyways, so I just wish they'd show more, so I could have more of a selection to choose from. As it is, I don't have much to choose from. Is some of it boring? Yes, because some of the clubs aren't motivated, but some of it's incredibly interesting and you know competitive to watch. I think ESPN's soccer coverage has been abysmal. Other than showing the Champions League and recently the 2006 World Cup, which they of course shared with ABC network. Before then, it was abysmal. ESPN, I believe, from what I've heard, uh, internationally shows soccer all the time, shows football all the time. It's their main sport internationally, but in America, of course, it's much different. We get log climbing and bowling and things like that, which I have a big issue with ESPN. Some of these asinine sports that we're showing on ESPN or ESPN2. Who in their right mind wants to watch those, even in America? I mean, my goodness, we're a world's strongest man pulling a tractor. Well, that's really exciting. So I wish they would show more. I understand that it's all about ratings, but gosh, I can't really see somebody pulling a tractor being more stronger in ratings than soccer. So hopefully they will increase their coverage and exposure, including the MLS. And they have shown, to be fair, they have shown a few matches from the MLS. Usually it's on a Friday night, people are out doing things or, you know, preoccupied, but hopefully it'll increase. Um, I just want to clarify that ESPN does not show any of the English Premier League. That's right now exclusive to Fox Soccer Channel, which, by the way, they used to show also French League One and the German Bundesliga, which is German soccer. And that was incredibly interesting. Right now they're only showing the English Premier League, which is nice, but then they're also showing Italian soccer, which, no disrespect to anybody Italian, but I find their soccer or football incredibly boring, and it doesn't help that none of their fans show up like in America here. So I just wish we would have more of the European teams like French teams and German teams, or even the Dutch teams play. I would very much enjoy watching those teams, or even South American teams or African teams. One of my coworkers at work is from Ghana in Africa, and so we had a big rivalry for the 2006 World Cup because England, which I was supporting, and his team Ghana was in the final after the group stages. Both teams made it through. Fortunately, Ghana lost to Brazil and England lost to Portugal, but it was very much fun. So I would actually enjoy watching some of the African teams like Nigeria, of course Ghana. Um, there's a few others too. So Um, Now it says, do you think Americans will watch these soccer matches? Yes. I mean, I think that's how you. I think how you progress both in the national teams from the MLS to increasing exposure. If you don't show it, it doesn't gain in popularity. It doesn't progress. So I would really like if ESPN especially would drop some of their asinine shows and start showing soccer. At least you know I'm not asking them to show cricket or something. I mean, that's just downright boring. But I think it'll only help if they do that. And I also would hope that people start watching Fox Soccer Channel, because if they don't, it's not gonna the network's not gonna make it. It's on our sports tier here in Minnesota, which is a higher premium level, but I it's like $5 a month, so I pay it for it. And you got other channels, of course, but I like it tremendously. I just wish they would show more English Premier Leagues as well as more European teams other than Italy. Again, no disrespect to anybody Italian.